What's up, Dual Coast fans? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Dual Coast Podcast. I'm your host, Dan Skoka, joined by my West Coast co-host over there, Russ Rogers. Russ,
what's
how
up?
are you doing this morning?
I'm thrown off. You didn't clap at the beginning of the show. No, you always go, hey, welcome to Dual Coast.
You are absolutely right.
I was thrown off.
I thought I'd change my antics today. Usually I get a couple of claps.
Oh, man, I'm like, what?
What?
We're out of rhythm.
I know. Must be your red shirt throwing me off.
Yeah, that's it. Going red today.
That's it. So what do we got going on today, Russ? Talk to us.
Well, let me just first bring to everybody's attention what I received in the mail yesterday. Baby, this is wedding day. Not today, but
I did not think you were going to show that. But
and let me just tell you, okay, this envelope, if you look at it closely, I don't know if they use glue here or what, but I could not just stick the finger under and just swipe through.
Really?
No, this thing, baby, this was glued.
Nice.
I don't know, or somebody's got sticky tongue.
I don't know. Not sure who seal those envelopes.
Oh man! All right, enough of the wedding. I'm looking forward to it, man. That's going to be great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got your face is as red as my shirt.
Oh my god! Didn't expect that.
Also, okay. Why are we here? I don't even know why are we here.
Well, we have an amazing guest coming up in a few minutes, Miss Terry Yoffe, who's backstage with us right now. She's going to be coming on in just a few minutes to tell us a lot about what she does for work, what she used to do, her coaching business. But we got something real quick to discuss with us, with the fans right now, and that's the Dual Coast store, right, Russ?
Yep.
So, as you can see, me and Russ both wearing Dual Coast hats, snapback.
Beautiful.
Awesome fits.
Great looking hat.
Sweatshirts that I'm wearing. Russ has one backstage right there. I think he does. Yes, he does.
I do. Right here.
We have.
Here's the back. Look at that.
T-shirts. Yep. Simultaneously. Yep. This one comes in black. Same logo Russ just showed on the sweatshirt. And Russ, show us that water bottle you're drinking out of.
Dude.
Yes.
And it does not come with these marks right here because I chipped it. I take this thing to the beach. It's got water in it right now. It's got sand on the top. But I absolutely love this water bottle. Because super slim fit, great in the hand, easy to drink. And I love this top because boom.
Yes.
You can just right there carry it, while you're walking. You're at the beach, walking out to the beach or whatever, man. And then the water stays cold. So that's beautiful. But I love that orange because it just really pops, just like the color of this hat.
Yep. Everything.
Love our logo. Did a great job.
Yep. They did an amazing job.
No, you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Putting it together. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Dual Coast store, everybody, is at Dual Coast Podcast store.printify.me. I'm going to put that in the comments. I'm going to put it on Instagram in our bio as well. You can find all these products at the Dual Coast store. Something we want to review today for all our followers, all our guests. Minus the chips Russ is showing in his hand.
What is that? What is this right here? What is that right there? That's a dumbbell, baby.
That's a dumbbell.
That's a dumbbell. Lady Liberty with the dumbbell.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So if nobody has seen this thing up close, Lady Liberty, Statue of Liberty with the dumbbell.
With the dumbbell. Yep.
I love it.
Amazing.
Hey, we're all about health and wellness.
That's right. That's right.
And I bet Terry right now is just going ballistic right now on backstage. She's just like, you said 2 minutes.
That's right.
Without further ado.
So without further ado, welcome to the stage, Miss Terry Yoffe.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yay, Terry, what's happening?
Good morning. One of my favorite people, Russ Rogers, and I have to say my second favorite.
All right, I'll take the second title.
Just remember, Dan, you're always number two.
First loser.
I think Russ and I have this little history going since we met each other. It's been a kind of a mutual admiration society.
Yes,
for sure. I really.
That's the clean version.
Exactly. This is a family.
We have sat across the table and had breakfast together. We won't tell you where, but we did have breakfast together.
Right, exactly.
It was in New York City.
Yes, it was. It was.
Okay, good.
And we ran away to Stanford together on the train.
Yes, you did. That I knew. Yes.
Yeah.
I even have a picture.
Little getaway.
Yeah. We have a picture. I know.
So,
Oh, Terry, it's so great to have you on Dual
Thank
Coast today.
you.
Yes.
Such
Thank
a
you.
privilege, such an honor to
Gosh,
share
thank
this
you.
with you. Yeah, it's
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you. I'm so grateful and so appreciative to be with Russ and Dan.
Okay.
Dan is a
One
newer
and
friend
two.
than Russ.
That's correct.
Yeah. Well, we've also all crammed in the backseat of a car
We have.
together.
I can't forget that. We did.
There was like 5 of us in the back seat. I mean, that was hilarious.
It was. It's amazing we didn't get stopped.
Yeah, and Terry complained about my hair because she was like right here.
You got the reel up and
And
close.
still complains. I haven't cut it since then.
Oh, God.
Got to be a little bit of a trim, maybe necessary at some point.
Nah, well, maybe August 21st.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Terry, you didn't see this. You were backstage, but right here, look at this. That invitation to the wedding right there.
Oh, wow. What's her last name?
Amendolari.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Is that Italian?
She's Italian.
Jen. Just call her Jen.
Jen. Very nice. Very nice. I'm very happy for Dan.
Thank you.
Really, I am.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're a great couple.
Thank you.
But speaking of great couple, tell everybody how long Terry Yoffe has been married.
Yeah.
This August will be 43 years. 43 years.
Does he know about our breakfast?
And our train ride and our getaway.
We've been all across the country, Terry.
We have. But
congratulations, 43 years.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
That is awesome. There are not, the older generation definitely stays together longer. But my hat's off to you for 43 years for you and your husband. That's wonderful.
Thank you. I think back in the day, people stayed together more out of, well, we're married kind of a thing, versus maybe today where there's real, for me, there's communication, there's respecting each other, there's having some common kind of foundations.
Mm-hmm.
We are very different people, very different. He's left brain, he's mathematically, scientifically, I am right brain, but we have the same underlying values of what's important to us. Mm-hmm. Very important to us.
Sure.
And family is very important. Family is very important to you.
Yes, very.
Yeah.
Very. So.
Yeah. And you're over on the East River looking high above over New York City,
Yes, I am a couple of blocks from the East River. I live on the 24th floor. I can see the river. Nice. So I used to be able to see more of it. However, they have built buildings. So
have you ever been to the Hole coffee shop?
The what?
The Hole.
The Hole. It's oh man,
it's Craig. It's Craig Siegel's go-to.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Hole.
That little place on the corner.
Yeah.
That has really bad coffee.
I've only had a latte, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, I've been there a few times.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, it's a cool place. It's not right on the river. It's across the street of a busy. Exactly. It's a very busy intersection there.
Exactly.
But it's a cool joint because it's all windows and it feels very airy. I've been there when it's warmer. I've been there when it's freezing cold. But yeah, it's a great hangout.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why. I always have to go to him. Why does he come to me?
Yeah. I have actually run into him 3 times on the street.
Oh, really?
Wait, were you running?
No, twice he was.
Okay.
And once, this is so weird. I was meeting a friend and I was getting off the bus and he and Alicia walked right past me as I was getting off the bus.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that doesn't, that's synchronicity.
Yeah,
That doesn't
absolutely.
happen very often,
Yeah.
but
No.
yeah, we still stay in touch.
Good.
Good.
We still stay
That's
in
good,
touch.
dude. Good dude. So take everybody back, for those of you that don't know you as of right now, which we'll get to, take us back to the early years of your development. So let's just talk about what happened in the early years.
So I grew up in a 2-income family. My mother was the breadwinner. Back in that day, that just didn't happen. And where I lived, the mother didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
It was a chaotic family environment. And so for me, I came out of it feeling very unloved, unworthy, only for the reason that my limiting belief looked out and saw nobody around, and parents that did not have the best relationship. So, of course, what went on in my head was, if they're not around, it must be me. And I never fit in, never. I never felt like I fit in. I never felt like I belonged. And I think I developed a depression, which you wouldn't know because my mother was a narcissist, and we always had to look good and smile and be a reflection of her. So I grew up with that mindset, and I had a saving grace, which was I found a therapist when I moved to New York City. He was an analyst that when he suggested I come 3 times a week, you can imagine how I felt when I walked out of his office and stood on the sidewalk and thought, am I crazy? Do I need to go to Bellevue now? That's a mental hospital. If people don't know. People don't know.
Okay.
And I'll remember the defining moment for me. He didn't say much. And I didn't know what to say. I was walled up to here. And I remember getting the courage to say, aren't you going to tell me what to do?
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he said, if I tell you what to do this time, you won't know what to do next time. At that moment, the light bulb went off, and I realized there was nobody coming to help me, to save me. That was on me. And I think the first biggest commitment I ever really made was agreeing to spend 7 years on a couch 3 times a week. That's a big commitment in your 20s.
Oh man, I was going to ask how old you were, but
It was
you
in
just
my
answered
20s, and I realized that there was no way I was going to be getting married, having a family, which everyone was doing because that's what they did in my generation. Because doing this was more important to me than anything else. So my history is I went through that. I studied Buddhism. I had many modalities. And through all of that, I was able to dig deep enough to find out who I was, that I could feel worthy, that there was a strength, a courage, and a brave person. And I realized if I could go through that and come out alive, I could do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that probably was the toughest, one of the most toughest challenges, it's not right wording, that I think I have ever done.
Mm-hmm.
And it helped shape me into who I am today.
Yeah. I've got a title for you, From Bellevue to 83, How My Journey.
My journey.
I didn't go to Bellevue, though.
No, but you could just throw it in there, you know?
Right. But people don't know Bellevue.
I certainly don't.
I know.
It's still around?
I don't know what it is today. I think the structure's there. I don't know what it is, quite frankly.
Yeah, not so much what it used to be. It's more of a hospital now.
Right.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, correct.
Right. And here I am at 83.
Yes. And proud.
Yes.
And very proud.
That's right.
I'd like to be a little younger, but you know.
Well, and we'll dive into it, but I think that people, we wanted to have Terry on here because she is continuing at 83 to continue to evolve, continue to develop, to want to learn more, to want to engage in people's lives and develop them and coach them and teach them along the way. And she's looking at ways of how I can continually create a new her into helping other people. So I applaud you for all that.
Thank you. Just FYI, I just did a course called The Neuroscience of Relational Trauma.
Okay.
So I passed and I got a new certification.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Very nice.
And it's all about working with victims of narcissistic, either families, relationships, work environments. So it's something I'm very interested in. So I did that.
Wow, that's amazing. I know that you're in New York City because I just heard just a moment ago a horn honk in the background. Out here in California, we hardly anybody uses their horn, and I heard it in the background while you're talking, not to, change subjects, but anyway, we're so happy to have you. Congratulations on that.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And passing that. That is awesome. Way to go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I think my mission, my goal is to really inspire people that at any age, you do not have to become irrelevant. People think, 83, when people in the news or whatever talk about, I'm elderly. That's the word they use. I'm elderly, I'm whatever other word they use. And the point is that I am choosing to live my life the way I want to, not by what societal norms talk about. Because if I've never listened to or did societal norms. Like, people got married in their 20s. I got married at 40. People, have careers. They have 2.5 children. They, at 65 or maybe later today, 70, they retire. They go and play pickleball or golf, and there's nothing wrong with any of that. I think that's great for those that want to do that. But I'm sure there are many, many people that don't. And we're never too old or we're never too late to do what we want. And I am not going to leave this earth with all my desires and dreams left on the cutting room floor. It's just not going to happen. And I don't I'm not the only person that could feel that way. So it's also one of the things I do work on, aside from, and I started coaching at 60. where people looked at me and said, "What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second." And then I got 3 certifications. I didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
I got married at 40, which was back, I wasn't, people 40. And I started my podcast at 78. Again, podcast. What are you crazy? What are you doing that for? There are so many.
Yeah.
And even though I had health issues that I had to take a step back, and
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really started a new podcast, although I've been doing encore podcasts, old podcasts that I put up as encores. I'm in the top 1.5% as per listen notes. I mean,
It's awesome.
so
Amazing.
I'm not done yet. But from that kid in Queens, I never thought I'd get to this place, and never in a million years thought I'd
Mm-hmm.
be this person today. Never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot to fill in your journey,
For sure.
and the journey is not over.
No,
You have not written the final chapter.
I don't think so. We'll see. I did have to step back because of I had health issues, and really, again, reevaluate where's my next act.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to do? I think last year and the year before, it was like an old identity. Oh, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this, got to do the podcast, got to do the coaching, got to do the speaking, got to do the writing. And it affected me, my health.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I am writing a new chapter as I talk right now, where I don't have to do as much and I can be as effective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Amazing.
Russ and I have talked about this and what's our word for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And your word is
intention.
Intention.
Really very focused intention. What do I want? How am I going to get there? What do I have to do? What don't I do to make that happen?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. Amazing.
You are an incredible woman, Terry Yoffe, with one E.
2 F's.
funny.
Terry, you've been a coach for a long period of time now. What would you say separates people who transform their lives from those who kind of stay in the same cycle?
Not a good thing. Quite frankly, you're right. Who I was 22, 23 years ago is not the person I am today. Right. So when I started coaching, very different because of who I've become to how I coach today. And one of the areas that is really important to me as I've grown, as I've evolved, if you will, and had a consciousness change, is it's really helping people master their mind, master your life. Because unless you can become so self-aware of what runs you, which is that piece of machinery called your mind. And most people are on autopilot because they listen to the voice, which they think is themselves. But the whole purpose of the mind is for safety, is for security. And if you think about it, that's its job, is to keep you in survival mode, although you don't know that's what it is. So people that want to really move up in the world and don't master the mind and what it's going to spew out, won't really get there. And if they get there, there will be a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on. I'm working with a client now. He's a very high level person, and he realized he sabotages himself no matter what he does. He's set up to sabotage. Not a good look if you're in a high level position,
Sure.
or even within yourself. And asking someone to turn their eyes inward rather than outward, because that's what we're trained, look out. You know, you want the new job, you want whatever. It only happens because you can look outward and not have it happen because your inner being is not setting you up for that. It's tricky, but that for me, and it's probably more of a circuitous route to take people. And that's my passion, is really aligning people from the inside out and working from the inside out. What's not aligned within you. And people sitting, listening might think, what is she talking about? I'm fine.
We're all fine.
We're all fine.
Exactly. So that's not where I started in my coaching journey, but that's where I am today.
No.
In working it's inside out, not outside in.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of resistance to doing that.
You know, Terry, it's important for people to have a coach, to have a mentor in their life. Like, we should be mentoring other people, but we should also be getting mentored as we go through life, right? And you know, my buddy Dan, you know, he's like, you know, it's important for me to learn from different mentors, different coaches. You've learned from different people in your life, different coaches, mentors. Can you tell me something, tell all of us something that was really a key moment in one of your coaching sessions that you can recall, that was a pivotal moment for you in your coaching career, or maybe it was prior to coaching, but just really something that triggered you, that elevated you to new heights?
I have a mentor coach, which you probably both know. She's amazing, and she has helped me really grow. And one of her comments, her usual comments, stop negotiating. You know, like, negotiating is over, you can't see me, over on the right, go to the left. And even though I had so many years of analysis and working on myself, I do that every single day. It just doesn't stop. I'm always looking at myself and listening to myself and saying, okay, what's working, what's not. So I'm doing my own coaching sessions. But she helped me grow on so many levels. I don't know, is it okay if I mention her name?
Of course.
Of course.
Dana Grant was somebody I met a couple of years ago. And not only are we friends, but she has been somebody that has really been pivotal in opening my eyes to, you know, of who I could become and what was important and where was I negotiating with myself that wasn't helping me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like my soul sister, if you will, on many levels. And I think one thing, if I could impart anything, is please start looking at how you operate every day, meaning being hyper self-aware. Being self-aware can really help somebody start to look at, are they doing something because it's automatic? Is it because they were told that's what they should do? You know, we get these from childhood. Or is it something you, the real you, wants to do? And always being aware and looking out and seeing, am I doing this because? How can I change it?
Yeah.
So that's something that is very important to do, because most people just go on autopilot.
Yeah.
Sure. Terry, you started coaching at 60. You started your podcast at 78. You've chosen to reinvent yourself at at all different stages of life.
That's true.
What advice would you give somebody who feels they've missed their opportunity? What would you say to them today?
I don't care what age you are, you never ever miss an opportunity. And if you're hearing you missed an opportunity, that's the mind telling you, don't do it. Be safe. You don't want to go outside the lines. You got to stay in the little box. So I'm hoping to live to 100. I'm hoping to continue working. I mean, one of my icons was Iris Apfel. You probably don't know, you might know. She was a icon in the fashion world. The costume exhibit at the Met had a whole thing with her and about her. She wore these big glasses and all the jewelry. She died at 102, still living, kicking. She was an amazing, amazing woman that was doing ads at 95 for glasses, for rugs. She was still moving along. And she's my icon of who I want to be as I get into my much older road of life these days. So you're never too old, you're never too late. And don't listen to what the naysayers say. Because if I would have listened to any of them, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and my coaching, it will probably take on a different persona, a little different as I move along.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And it's scary, even for me, starting something, you know, at this point, evolving and moving into another level of reinvention. It's scary. I think anytime you question one identity or one reinvention and you go to another, you're not walking on steady ground for a while until you become familiar with that new level.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm an ordinary person, truly. I was no different than anyone else, but I chose to have an extraordinary life. I chose that. And
that's huge.
anyone that says, oh, look at me, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I wasn't born rich. You know, we were middle class, lower middle class family. So it's not that I was born with a pillow under me in case I fell, right? Or a silver spoon. If you want something and this, you have to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wants something, but they don't want to do the work. They want easy.
Yeah.
Easy doesn't cut it. You either do the work and put in the time because you believe in something, and you want something for yourself. You've got to do the work, no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think today, nobody's going through 7 years of analysis for sure today. But I did. And I got what I got because of what I did to get there.
Yeah. What caused you right now to go through these classes on the neuroscience and narcissism? What inspired you to get to that point to help people?
Well, my mother was a narcissist, and her entire family were narcissists. Entire family. And that she was a product of that.
Okay.
I think for me, I kind of ended that generational line because I feel passionate about it. I feel there's a purpose. There are not a lot of relational trauma coaches that work with, especially narcissism.
Mm-hmm.
And being in narcissistic relationships. I was young. I had no way of getting out. I had to become who my mother wanted me to become. Somewhere I figured out what was wanted and needed at that moment. I don't know how, but I did. Mm-hmm. And in a way, it served me, but it didn't serve me because she wanted to own a piece of me. That's the way it went. They own you. Until I decided to leave and move to the city. And I think for a long time she was not happy. I mean, this is very funny, and I'll say it. I was on a call with her and she said, "You know, you're a slut."
Okay. How do you really feel?
It was her own way of saying, "You left me," because what they do is, and what she did, she'd buy us clothes. With my first apartment, she furnished it for me. And it's for narcissists, helping and doing things, what they want in return, they want something. And they're not capable of love. Mm-hmm. I realized that taking the course, that the only way she knew how to love was conditionally. Even though I know she cared deeply for us. Mm-hmm. She was already damaged. And in the end, I wound up taking care of her. And I healed through that, through being the caregiver, really.
Good for you.
The caregiver. And, you know, luckily I had a husband that was there and that we could take care of her until she died. And I healed through that.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
You know, I think learning all these years, right, that, from the narcissistic family that you were a part of to all of these years that you turn around, you take care of your mom, and now you go in and you start studying and taking courses in this, to turn around and help people in an area where there's not a lot of help. So I applaud you.
It's not easy. I believe that in my 22 years of coaching, I don't remember one person. And you can't coach a narcissist. You can't. Yeah, it's the victims, and they are damaged. They are really damaged. Not that they can't be healed. They're traumatized. So I don't think other than this one person that was a narcissist, I don't think I coached. I may have victims of narcissistic people. I would have noticed it, but I don't think I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my story, and hopefully,
It's powerful.
Powerful, yeah.
Hopefully, I've got a new one. Maybe in 6 months, Russ and I will talk. I'll say, "Hey, I've got a new story."
From Bellevue to 83.
From Bellevue to
83. And I think the last thing is, I went to speaker school last year with Brandon. Even though I'd been on the stage my entire career, it was different. It was more fashion oriented than where I am now. So I think coaching and maybe having a podcast starting in the fall, 1 a month, not 2, and starting to speak. That's my goal, to really start speaking, because I have something to impart that most other people don't. Most of the people are in 83. Firstly.
Very true.
Very true.
But what I've learned and what people can do to wake them up and to have them understand they can take control of their lives and create what they want.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I love
that's
that.
my story.
Terry, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just you're very, very well thought out. You're not rushing to to say something else. It's like, and now I know that you're also in New York City.
Gotta have that one.
But I'm grateful for our friendship.
Thank you. Me too.
Yeah. And Terry and I stay in touch a lot. And we have become good friends over the last number of years. And I just, I'm grateful for you, and you're such an inspiration to me.
Thank you.
You were on Next Gen Visionaries a couple of times, and just, talking about how you have reinvented yourself, which is also the theme of our Impact Live events, is reinvention. How do we reinvent ourselves in health and wellness? You're helping people who are narcissistic. And so it's,
No. You don't help narcissists. Victims.
Victims.
Big difference.
Yeah, big difference. Yeah. And so I just, I'm just, you're an inspiration to me for what you're doing, and you're just continuing to redevelop yourself. And I applaud your effort.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I know that there are many that are going to hear this podcast, that are listening right now, who are just going to be, that are going to feel exactly the same way I feel, and be inspired, whether they're in their 40s, their 60s, 70s, not to give up. Don't give up. Don't think that retirement is all about sitting in a rocking chair and watching television for 8, 10, 12 hours a day. That's not what life is about.
No.
Right? You die mentally, and then you die physically.
And that is true, because statistics show people that retire within a certain amount of time die. That have had active lives at work. And the problem is that's their identity.
Mm-hmm.
And once that identity is taken away, they don't know what to do. Oh, I become a golfer. I became a this. I became that. But there's definitely something missing for them. And that's what happens when we take on identities
Mm-hmm.
of who we think we are, right? We all go around with these labels on us, but which are placed on us without a inner foundation of who we are. Who are we at our foundation, at our core? And once I think people get that and can say, I love myself, I feel worthy, I feel whatever, and they build on that foundation, the structure that comes from that is much stronger than being built on, I make $1 million, I'm a CEO, I'm a this, I'm a that. That can be taken away. But who you believe you are cannot be taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Mic drop.
Good time, mic drop right there, sir.
Oh my gosh.
This has been an amazing show, Terry. Thank you so much for all your insight on everything today. Terry, where can people find you? Where can they find you?
My new website, which is try coaching.com. It's my initials. Or they can reach out to me, terry@trycoaching.com. They can email me. I would love to have a conversation with anyone listening that feels maybe there is more to life, and there is. It's just really finding it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you look her up under Terry Yoffe, remember, it's 1E.
1E.
You're right. That is right. And honestly, I can't thank you both. Russ, I've known a long time. Thank you. Dan, we got to be very intimate in that car.
Family show.
Years ago. So thank you both very much for having me. I really,
it's been a privilege.
Really
absolutely
appreciate it and feel very honored.
Absolutely.
Be well.
Oh, you as well.
Thanks, Terry.
Good luck, Dan.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You
on this morning. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Amazing podcast. Incredible information. Please check out Terry Coaching. Check her out on Instagram, Terry Yoffe, 1E as per Russ. Please check us out at Dual Coach Podcast on all social media handles. Check out Terry, like I said, on all her social media handles. We will see everybody next week. Thank you so much for listening. Terry Yoffe, thank you again.
Thank you. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Love you a bunch.
Bye.
Bye-bye.